everybody. Welcome to a new segment called 4 Questions with So Close to Greatness. I am here with my first guest, Kersten Nagle, who we just got done talking about her antique business, Kersten's Antiques. Kersten, say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Now, Kersten, thank you again, first off, for Skyping in with us. I can't thank you enough for that. Now, I have 4 questions here. Some are silly, some are legitimate. All of them are awesome. So, I'm just going to jump into it. You want to jump into it? 4 questions?
Totally ready. Let's do this.
Let's do this. All right. Number 1.
Right.
If you could move your base of operations to anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? Now, just so our viewers and listeners know, you are currently based in Tulsa, Oklahoma, correct?
That's correct.
If you could move anywhere else in the world, where would you go and why?
I would be on some coast, a beach somewhere for sure. Like I've already decided that's on my plan anyway. So the thing about having an internet business is that you kind of are able to do that. So
Sure.
I'm somewhere in the next 5 to 10 years, you can find me on a coast. So
Awesome.
I did live in Savannah, Georgia for 4.5 years, and I fell in love with the South. So you might find me there.
Okay, so either Savannah, Georgia, but more than likely a beach somewhere.
Oh, a beach for sure. I mean,
Is there a beach in Savannah, Georgia? I'm really bad at geography.
There is. It's coastal. People don't realize it, but it is a coastal city.
See, I had no idea. I didn't even know Georgia was on. I'm also an idiot. So there you go. All right, question number 2. Let's bury that one real quick. Question number 2. If you could buy from or sell to any historical figure, living or dead, what would you buy or sell, to who, and why?
I'm just gonna go with like what's off the top of my head, and it's totally ridiculous. But I love I have a small like obsession with Abraham Lincoln. I just really like Abraham Lincoln. He seemed like a nice guy, so I would like.
Okay.
I would go with me on this one. So I'd like
listening.
to go back in time. I'd like to go back in time, and I'd like to buy Abe's hat. I just want his hat. And I want to come back to like modern times, and I probably would like wear it and keep it in a case and just be like, oh, Abe.
Okay, cool. That's good enough for me. Abraham Lincoln's hat. That's honestly not at all what I expected, but cool. Number 3, what is the craziest thing you've ever seen bought or sold, and how much did it go for?
Okay, I'm thinking. Off the top of my head, one of the biggest things I've seen sold in person was either a Basquiat painting or a Andy Warhol painting, and those went for, oh gosh, what was the hammer price? I'm trying to think. I don't remember. I'm going to say somewhere in the $500,000 range.
Holy
like
shit.
That. But yeah. And then Damien Hirst, he's kind of the bad boy of the art world. His stuff is just known for going for astronomical prices. So he has a skull that's covered in diamonds, and I'm pretty sure that went somewhere in the ballpark of, several million, something like that.
Oh my God.
These are something. Obviously, I don't have the exact price points off the top of my head, but yeah, it's insane amounts of money.
Oh my God, that's
crazy. As far as Kirsten's, I will say, as far as Kirsten's Antiques is concerned, this is something that I directly have dealt with. This is a really cool story. So we did a live antique appraisal show for Kirsten's Antiques, and we had a customer. This guy was a lawyer, and he had inherited his friend's item, and his wife wouldn't let him bring it home. It had been sitting in his law firm for 10 years, and because his wife thought it was evil. It was a claw, and on top of it had this like cherub looking guy with like horns, and he had this like spout. He had a spout coming out of his mouth, and they couldn't figure out what this thing was. So he brought it to us, and he's like, hey, what is this? My wife thinks it's evil, blah, 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 blah. So we get it appraised. Come to find out, it is an old cigar lighter that would be placed on a table, and there's kerosene that goes on the top, and it would stay lit all the time. And it would be in like gentlemen's clubs. And that's what it was. It was a lighter. But the thing was worth $1,600 to $2,000, and he had just inherited this from a friend that had passed away randomly, and it's been sitting in his office, and his wife wouldn't let him bring it home. So he had, ultimately this item, this gentleman's lighter that was worth around $2,000, just sitting in his office. Had no idea. Yeah,
that's
that was
crazy.
Pretty cool.
That also sounds like a really awesome thing to own.
I wanted it. No. I collect oddities. That's kind of my little thing. I love like horror memorabilia and oddities. And if I had the money at the time, I was going to be like, hey, dude, can I have it? I want it.
I want it so bad. I would imagine that happens a lot in your line of work, though. Like, oh, God, I want it. But I want it. I want it. Give me it. Just give me it. Come on, give me it.
All the time.
All right. So the fourth and final question. This is a spin on a classic, so it might not work with antiques, but we'll figure it out. If you had to be stuck on a deserted island with only one antique for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Oh man, you stumped me. Okay. All right, let me think about that. What antique would I take with me? Oh, I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough question. Okay, you really you stumped me. You really did.
That's crazy because I thought it would be a really terrible question that was super easy to answer. But come on, you went with Abe's hat off the top of your head. Let's I know. What would you? I know. Like an antique beach chair. Okay. So,
it would probably. I'm just gonna choose this. So it's because it's off the top of my head, but something that my grandparents owned. My grandpa gave me this ring that I'm wearing. I wear it every day. So I probably would take that because it means something to me. But if I had Sky's the Limit. Antique. Okay, fine. Sky's the limit. Okay, Sky's the limit. Antique that I want to take with me would probably be some really beautiful, ornate, Edwardian bed or
okay.
Or something really, really offhand and odd, like a really weird collectible, I don't know. I don't know. I just like a lot of weird stuff.
You know what? That's totally fine. I want you.
I failed miserably.
No, absolutely you did not. See, the beauty with 4 questions, even though this is the first time we've done it, is that there are no wrong answers. So I think you passed with flying colors. And ladies and gentlemen, that has been 4 questions with So Close to Greatness. Thank you again, Kersten. Really do appreciate it. And you're going to see yourself on YouTube and Facebook shortly.
Thank you so much.
I hope you're ready for it.
I'm ready. I'm super ready.
Good. This has been Kersten of Kersten's Antiques. I am Robbie Clark with So Close to Greatness. Thank you so much for joining us on 4 Questions, and we're going to see you next time. Thank you again.
Thanks.
And we're out. Spectacular. Yeah, I think you did very well. You are crazy.